one Blue Jays way. Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod in this one, Kevin Gausman. Singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Ground ball right side. Throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Back now in Toronto. So here's the lefty, John Means. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hitting it hard somewhere.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away. So you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
The 1-0. That one missed.
No.
One down, base is empty. And delivers outside. 3-2 now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. This to center field. Mullins on his horse. Makes the grab on the run. And there's two away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Alejandro Kirk.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
2 outs. That one missing inside. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Down in order. Top of the second. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. It's softly on the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit, takes outside. Bounced up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. Third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. The pitch. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
And now the lefty. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. There's a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. The 0-1 is outside and it's a ball and a strike. At the belt and fires. Smoked into left field. Base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded. No outs.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there. There's the strike. And misses inside. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
Henderson on a second, they get 1, and a run scores on the double play. And now, Santiago Espinal, 2 for 8 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Next pitch is popped up. Mountcastle pulls it in on the run. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a back here at Rogers Center. Jorge Mateo now edge his zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So up next, Colton Cowser. First offering in the dirt. Cowser, in his rookie season, 23 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Towards first, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now. Hammered, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Tapped softly on the ground. Chapman over to first in time. Play is made, 2 out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Mullins stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next pitch. It just misses, and it's 3-2. Righty to the plate. Got him. Third out, that ends the frame. And the Orioles leave 1, and they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Means back to work. That one lifted to left. Hayes has it sized up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Flied out his first time. Clips the outside corner. It's 0-1.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. McKenna going back. Back some more. Back some more. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's welcome back. Here's Adam Frazier. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Rolled slowly to first. Guerrero tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Frazier retired. Rutschman stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. Next offering is down low. Bounce to the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Fires over to Guerrero. And that'll do it. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the 4th. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And here it comes. And that's in there at the knees. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
On the ground at first. Mountcastle steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Chapman gets a piece there. And now the count is even. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The wind of the pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Tap back to the mound. Throws to Henderson. Over to first. That's 2. Nice. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. Inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next one off the plate inside. Now 2-0. Just missed. And a 4-pitch walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Runner at second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Now at the plate, Ryan McKenna. In there for strike 1. Swing and a bouncer. Chapman on the run, throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Ball to strike, the pitch. And a foul ball. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. That one drifts inside. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Over to first, and he's saved. Kiermaier takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is fouled back. Misses inside, and it's 2-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next one misses, and it's a full count. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Espinal in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. First sign of movement in the Orioles bullpen. Michael Gibbons, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Perez goes to second, and he's picked off, and he's out on the tag. And now 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Steps on first for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And first offering is fouled off. You'll one. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
This one in the air, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And top of the 6th inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins.
Outside, that's the ball.
That misses off the outside edge. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
He goes down looking.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And that's in there for strike 1. Frazier measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And the righty deals. And a ball evens the count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Snap throw. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Rutschman in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. And it gets by him. That one's in there, 0-1. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 1. Gausman throws over, and he's back standing. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the hole. Michael Gibbons on to pitch here.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Number 60.
And he deals. Bichette up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Keegan Aiken, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The 1-0. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Guerrero now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snap throw. 2 outs. Base is empty. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. That's to 3rd. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at the ballpark at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Hit hard. That gets through.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Kicks and fires.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out.
Got him looking. 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Slapped foul. Next pitch is downstairs. And he chases that one. Now a snap throw to first.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so They haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now the throw to first on the run. And the inning is over. So one hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles nothing. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Cionel Perez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And the pitch. Ball one there. Next offering is in for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning.
Bounce to the left side, and it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, in there safely.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Varsho, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. So now 1 and 2.
I'll tell you this. That's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. Chapman at third. Merrifield at second with nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Kiermaier now. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Left-hand batter waits. And strike 2. 1 down. Runners at second and third. On a line, base hit. 1 run is in. Throws to second. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And it's 4-0. Tries to get back and save. Santiago Espinosa, guy, good defender. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And a pitch. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
And that one is inside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 3 and 2 now.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really
high fly ball out to center field. Long run, tracks it down. Runner tags from third. Throw home, he beats it. It's 5-0. New arm out of the bullpen, Kyle Bradish. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Springer stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
1 ball.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey.
Swings and misses. Inning over. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 8th and into the box for Baltimore. Ryan McKenna. And a pitch. Late on that fastball. Gosman still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
The next offering misses. Full count now. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
There's a strike. And he pumps in a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. The line of the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Off the plate,
First
1.
pitch just misses. And the right-hander deals. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh. 3 balls, no strikes.
Bichette gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he walked him.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Pulls that one foul.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Grounder off the pitcher. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Second and third here. One away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering misses. Now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next pitch is popped up. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Lined into left center, base hit. One run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Throw over to first. Merrifield dives back in. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Popped up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that one is in for a strike.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
The 0-2. That one just misses. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Mountcastle, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No strike.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Got him looking. Again snaps it down to first. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now. Line drive, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Fans are final line score this afternoon.